6 o'clock news as it was going on air tonight and began shouting protests. While Sue Lawley read the headlines, her co-presenter Nicholas Witchell sat on one protester and tried to keep her quiet. Another handcuffed herself to a camera cable. They're protesting against a new law which bans local councils from promoting homosexuality. Miss Lawley apologised to viewers, saying, "We have rather been invaded." No charge has been made against the demonstrators.
As the titles for the BBC's 6 o'clock news came on air this evening, 2 of the 4 women who invaded Television Centre burst into the studio. One chained herself to a remotely operated camera, the other to the desk where presenter Sue Lawley was introducing the news.
Good evening. The headlines at 6 o'clock. In the House of Lords, a vote is taking place now on a challenge to the poll tax. Tory rebels have said that the tax
As the
is
headlines
unfair.
continued, presenter Nicholas Witchell sat on one of the women and put his hand over her mouth to muffle her protests. Senior television news executives rushed in with a hacksaw to remove the women's handcuffs. As all that was going on, Sue Lawley was left to apologise to viewers.
And I do apologise if you're hearing quite a lot of noise in this studio at the moment. I'm afraid that we have rather been invaded by some people who we hope to be removing very shortly. In the meantime, if you can possibly ignore the background news, we'll bring the news as best we can.
The women were taken to Shepherd's Bush police station but were later released without being charged. They said they were protesting against Clause 28 of the local government bill and were able to walk through Television Centre unchallenged.
We walked around, we kept our eyes open. We managed to get to the right place with seconds to spare.
I think we shouted, "Stop Clause 28."
Please stop breaking my arm. She was very cool.
Professional, yeah.
The man was not particularly professional. Yeah, I mean
Sue Lawley carried on doing her job, basically.
panicked, but she was extremely cool, that woman, eh?
Yeah, she was.
Listening to Desert Island Discs on Sunday.
Sue Lawley, who described the studio invasion as a very alarming experience, was praised by her bosses for the way she managed to continue reading the news. The BBC has launched a full inquiry into how the women got in. Glenn O'Glaser, News at 10 at the BBC's Television Centre.
The Royal College of Nursing has welcomed the government's plans to restructure the profession